This is the way that they went last time, K and everything. Warehouse B.
Is this another warehouse? It looks like it.
Just like the one on floor A.
There's graffiti on the wall here too. It's something different though.
Memento Mori of the 9th Lion ate the sun.
Did they make a mistake? That isn't how you spell it. They added that E to 9th, but why?
Yeah, that is
What
weird.
does it mean?
Well, I think Memento Mori in Latin for something like remember death. That other part, I mean, I assume it's just what it says on the tin.
A conditional relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun?
Yeah.
But what on earth does that mean? It just seems like gibberish.
Agreed. Whatever it means is beyond me.
Look at that door over there. Doesn't it look just like the one on the other floor? Yeah, but there isn't anything written on this one.
Yeah, there's a big 9 on the other door. I guess that means this door isn't important.
I don't see anything that looks like it might open it either.
Sadly. Yep, nothing not opening.
Of course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel.
Well, how do you open it then?
From the other side, maybe?
On the other side?
Hey, what's the deal with those doors over there? The ones that are glowing white. Do you think they could be chromatic doors? There are 3 of them.
Yeah, I think you're right. See, they've got those little boxes. They must be the next set of chromatic doors we're supposed to go through.
But they're all the same color. Well, for all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color. In this case, we probably just have to make white instead.
Suddenly the voice of the announcer echoed through the warehouse. God damn it, Dio.
And M40?
What? How the hell did that happen?
The other teams must have opened one. All they'd need is one of the moon keys.
Why would they do that without waiting for the rest of us?
We can ask them when we get there. Come on.
Oh my god, Dio. We left out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Temioji, Dio, and Alice. Hey, what the hell is this? Why'd you open up the AB rooms before the rest of us got back?
Alice and I haven't done anything.
Dio apparently felt he didn't need to wait.
You got a problem?
Yes, I do have a problem.
Why? I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere.
No sooner were the words out of her mouth. He's gonna be a jackass.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all here.
Oh, right, Quark. Did something happen?
Yes, it's Quark, you see.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. This condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Temioji shoved Kay aside and left through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him.
Quark, come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Temioji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover who stopped him. Okay, this is gonna be the same thing as last time.
Wookie's sick. What if you make...
I have to say...
Save?
Yeah.
Maybe he just has anemia or something.
Alright, Alice went on a rampage and shit like that, and now we're in the pantry. So this is the pantry, huh? Alice, Temioji, and Deer search this place. Damn, nothing here either. We need to find her quick or she's gonna do something bad. If she loses it like Quark did, nobody's around to stop her. Yes, I get it. Shit, I need to hurry. I decided to try the garden where Fight Quark and Kay had gone after passing through their door. Guessing it's going to be already open. The first thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Plant life was everywhere, yeah. Just like Kay said, plants and stuff everywhere. Damn, she's not here either. This is bad. We've been searching for Alice for a while and I'd found nothing. I hope that nothing had happened to her, but... Oh, is this the ending where Alice actually dies and we see it? I searched every corner of floor B, she was nowhere to be seen. No one tries the crew quarters? This is pointless. I should just get back to floor A. Maybe someone else found her. Ooh, we're in the crew quarters. Doesn't look like anybody's here. I should have looked in the rooms. Oh boy. Yep. Alice. The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It was almost like getting punched. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? Because Radical 6! I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to wobble and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then at last I pressed my fingers to her neck and those hopes were dashed. Damn it. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils are dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. Embedded in her chest was a scalpel. I was no doctor, but judging by the angle it looked like it had pierced her heart. Had someone stabbed her? No, what if she...
We're all going to die.
I'd rather die here!
Oh my god. We're actually getting proof of it! Something in my brain snapped. Yeah! Yeah! A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my hand with it. My mind with it. Last thing I felt my body slumping to the floor as the world went dark. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. What? What? I don't get it. But it says I can do it. It's green. Wait, what? No, no, no. What was that? I had choices. I didn't know I was gonna have choices. Oh my god, I need to go back. I need to go back. I need to jump back. What was that? What the hell is going on? Unless... No one here, huh? Damn, where did she go? And suddenly the world shifted. It purposely didn't give me a choice the first time, so I'd go through this whole thing, find Alice dead, and now I know where she is so I can go stop her. And it only did a game over to show me, oh, you can jump back and save her. For just an instant, I was somewhere else entirely. My mind reeled, and then, just as I begun to adjust, it was gone, as if nothing had happened. Wait, what was that? It was the same sensation I felt when I saw the vision of the bombs exploding. Had it been a premonition? This is bad. I need to find Alice now. But where could she be? Crew quarters. What about the crew quarters? Yeah, that has to be it. I set off a dead run. Let's save Alice. The moment I entered the crew hallway, I made straight for the door to the number 2 room. Alice should be in here. I swallowed and threw open the door. There you are. Alice, so you were in here. As I spoke, her eyes turned towards mine, but I didn't get the feeling that they were looking at me. Her skin was pale and sickly, and one of her hands held the scalpel like I'd caught her in the middle of something.
What are you doing here?
It's okay. I'm just here to help.
Help me? What do you mean?
Just let go of the scalpel.
No, I need it to get this bracelet off.
Huh?
Remember what Zero Jr. told us? The bracelet comes off when your heart stops. So I just have to...
Oh god. Stop! Before I even finished the word, I was running. I grabbed both her arms and wrenched them back, pulling the blade away from her chest.
No! Let me go! I have to do this! I can't take it anymore. This whole thing is like a nightmare I can't wake up from. The only way I'm going to get out of here is to die!
Knock it off! With a grunt, I tore the scalpel away from her hands. It was a second before I felt the burning pain in my left hand. I'd apparently cut myself getting the damn thing away from her. Very quickly it progressed, from a dull throbbing to a hot line of pain across my palm. I clenched my teeth and squeezed my hand tight. I was so focused on my pain that I barely heard Alice collapse. She didn't even respond when I shook her. Hey, you alright? Alice, say something! There was a moment of terror before I realized she was still breathing. I don't know why, but it seemed she'd only passed out. Shit, what am I supposed to do now? Oh man, maybe the infirmary? It's got all those medical things. Buoyed by adrenaline, I hefted Alice's body and took off towards the infirmary. So we're carrying her. Got it. It's like, oh, we won't show the map because you'll be running too slow because you got Alice.
Alright, please pay attention, everyone.
No one's like, yay, Sigma, you got it back.
You need to hear this. The atom has...
Yeah, I get it.
She has also been...
If I'd called everyone else back here after I brought Alice to the infirmary. So this is probably going to be a repeat of last time, so I'm going to skip through this.
to tell her.
Okay, so we're at a new part. They're basically mentioning how Luna's going to stay behind, which means it's only me versus Clover. I think that's how it was. And now Temioji is going to go up against Dio because he doesn't want anything bad to happen to Alice. Because if I remember right, Alice, Temioji, and Dio went into the pantry, which means Fi, Kay, and Quark went into a different room. Yeah, I forgot which one though. I think it was the garden. But anyway.
What was it?
Huh? Oh, that, look, it wasn't important. Just forget about it.
Well, okay.
5 minutes.
Time's running out, people. Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark. Everyone else needs to go.
What?
You're staying too?
Yeah. If something does happen, Clover might need a hand.
Aren't you a Solar? Oh, Clover's staying behind. The Luna and I are going. Okay. You're playing against Kay and Quark, but with Quark out, that means Kay would get to decide this whole round.
Are you saying that you trust me?
Yes.
Even though I have 6 BP?
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you nuts? What happens when he gets 9 BP?
I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me.
How can you know that?
I just know, I guess.
You just know? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Had something happened when between Fi and Kay while they were out exploring?
I understand. I can hardly betray trust like that, can I? I will vote for our team.
Good.
Yay!
I've had enough of this bullshit.
I dare you to try stopping him.
4 minutes.
Come on, we need to hurry.
All right, you kids. Take care of those two, okay?
Of course.
We promise.
But that we're off. I'm gonna do ally! I gave one last quick nod to Fi and Chloe before heading back to the warehouse at a dead run. Everybody ready? I'm gonna open the AB gates. Although I guess that doesn't really matter. You already opened one
Then
earlier.
only you and I remain.
Right.
Okay, let's go. 2 more AB gates slid open. We all shared one last look at each other before ducking into our respective rooms. Let's go!
Two minutes.
What are you going to do? I mean, how are you going to vote?
No question. If Clover isn't voted, then she's defaulted to ally. Betraying someone who isn't even playing hardly seems fair.
Of course, I'm just glad to hear you say it.
Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Yay! Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the Nonary Game didn't seem so scary. Then she spoke.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand?
Wait, what?
There's something white on it.
Oh god, did I... I'm actually not going to continue that sentence. Whoa! I did touch myself. What the hell is this? For the last time since I'd found Alice in the crew quarters, I looked down at my hand. Across the palm was some sort of strange white liquid. For a moment I thought I'd somehow touched some white paint or something. But the truth was far stranger. The liquid was coming from my hand. He cut himself. What the hell? It was coming from the cut I'd given myself when I grabbed the skateball away from Alice. But why? Where was the blood? I felt a very odd sort of fear begin to wrap its hand around my throat. Quickly I held my palm against my chest. I shouldn't have let Luna see that.
Are you alright?
Yeah, it's nothing. I went to the pantry while I was looking for Alice. There was some milk and I spilt it. It sounded even stupider as I said it.
Really?
Yeah.
But...
Just shut up. Oh, come on, why'd you tell Luna to shut up? It's fine, alright? I'm fine. Leave me alone. God. I regretted the words the moment they were out of my mouth, but something was wrong. Very wrong. My head was spinning.
Sigma...
Oh, man. I'm sorry. Just don't worry about it, okay?
30 seconds.
There was no time left. I had to vote. I turned to face the machine. Took a few deep breaths. Calm down, just calm down. You need to think about the AB game. Just forget about your hand. Forget about the white ooziness. Who was I kidding? There was no way I could forget about something like this.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And ally.
Round 2. Results. Thank you. Ambidex.
Let's go. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filling out of the rooms. We
So
did.
you chose ally after all.
Yeah. To be honest, the AB game is the last thing on my mind. As chaotic as my thoughts were, they all centered on one thing. The mysterious white liquid.
Do you want to go see the results?
Sure. Luna nodded and walked off towards the projection, but I couldn't move. I glanced around to make sure no one was watching and opened my hand. The liquid didn't seem to have clotted or run out, since it was still oozing thickly out of the slit of my hand. What in the hell is this? It couldn't be blood, could it? No, that was impossible. No matter how many white blood cells clumped together, you'd never get anything that looked like that. And I'd never seen my blood do this before. 22 years of my life, I'd seen my body bleed many times. Scraped knees as a kid, accidents on necks with my knife as an adult. But every single time I'd bleed red, like any other human being. So why was it at this time it was white? What the hell is happening?
Hey, Sigma, what are you doing? Get the hell over here. They're gonna show the results.
Yeah, right. On my way. I did my best to compose myself and headed over to join the others.
Results from please start.
Hopefully Clover isn't going to be like an Alice. Okay, so Kan-Fi, ally, Temioji, ally, yep, ally, cool, everyone did ally! Yay!
Points have been assigned. Please check your bracelet.
Yay!
This is incredible. Look, everyone voted ally.
Yay!
Just like you promised, Kay.
How could I choose betray after what Phi said to me?
Tenmyoji and Dio voted ally too.
Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would have died.
Yeah, well, that's about it, I guess.
We should thank the both of you as well. I'm happy to see you also chose ally.
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it. That was all Sigma.
Then thank you very much, Sigma. Sigma? Sigma, are you all...
I'm staying quiet.
Come on, what's wrong? Just say something.
Huh? Oh, yeah, looks like we all allied. That's great.
Sigma, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, you've been acting a little out of it ever since we came out of the AB rooms. What happened?
Wait, what? You make a pass at Luna and get shot down? Ha! No, nothing like that.
Hey man, it was a joke. You remember what that is? You're in pretty bad shape, huh?
Before Dio could continue, the heavy metal rumbling of this door shutting echoed through the warehouse.
The ambidex gates have closed. Round start the
We can open the gates as many times as we want to, then that means...
We can play the AB game as many times as we like, right?
Hey, Zero Jr. said something about this, did...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, right. Sorry to be a pain, but could you all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all your colors and assignments are.
Everyone nodded and held out their arms towards him. I stared at them, terrified to follow suit, but certain that refusing would only draw more suspicion. So I held my arm out, a hand tightening into a white-knuckled fist to hide the cut. When the eyes landed on my hand, my heart skipped a beat. Alright then.
Huh. So Dio and Kay are a yellow pair. Luna and I are both pairs, but our colors are different.
Right. You're a cyan, and I'm magenta.
That makes Sigma the only solo, huh? A red solo. So what are the four we left in the infirmary?
Luna and I are pairs, so two of them are our partners.
That means the other two are solos. Although, I guess we don't know what colors they are.
They're probably green and blue.
Why's that?
Didn't you see them? There are a bunch of... They have to be the next set of chromatic doors.
A bunch of white doors. I'm sorry, I clicked left mouse click accidentally because we've already read of this.
Ah, yes. Phi and I saw them as well, on our way back from the garden with the unconscious Quark. And there they were.
The unconscious Quark. Alright, so they just explained about the white doors and
I want
stuff.
to check up on Quark and Alice.
I shall accompany you then.
Might as well go with you, I guess. No real reason to hang out here.
Well, what will you two do?
I need to talk to Sigma about something.
About what?
Something?
Her usual pleasant expression had been replaced with something much more sullen. She must have noticed that there was something wrong with me. That was what she wanted to talk about. I was sure of it. Okay, fine. I managed to make my voice sound almost relaxed.
Whoa, hold on. A private talk? What are you guys plotting?
We're not plotting anything, I promise.
Fine, whatever. See if I care.
Dick. Dio tossed his head with a mixture of arrogance and feigned disinterest and marched out the yellow door. Tenmyoji and Kay quickly followed. In only moments, all three had disappeared. So, what was it that you wanted to talk about? I was almost certain I knew, but there was always hope. I did my best to act as if I was genuinely confused.
Oh, I don't really like this room. Could we go somewhere else?
Okay.
Good. I found somewhere nice when I was looking for Alice earlier.
As strange as her request was, I had no reason to object. Kept my mouth shut and followed Luna as she headed off. Where are we going? Oh. The garden.
You know this place?
Yeah, sort of. I came here once when I was looking for Alice.
Oh, I see.
So, what brings you here?
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in the whole facility with anything green. I feel kind of silly saying it, but I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy. Oh, there's a bench over there. Would you like to sit down with me?
Sure. She sat down softly and gently and lowered myself down next to her. So, what did you want to talk to me about? Instead of answering, Luna lifted her tiny birdcage pendant she wore into the palm of her hand. She was silent for a moment and then began to talk.
Can I tell you something? This is actually a music box.
Really?
Yes.
She twisted the key in the bottom and it made an almost imperceptible winding noise. When she released it, soft, clear notes drifted out. It's a nice song. Why'd you bring that up, though?
Because I wanted you to know, I guess. I wanted you to know more about me. Maybe it's because I'm so shy, but I don't really have any friends. Or even any acquaintances, really. So I've sort of always been alone. It was really hard. I felt so lonely a lot of the time, and it hurt. It felt like I was just kind of going to collapse from the inside out. That was when I got this music box. Someone very important gave it to me. They didn't say anything, but I felt like there was an unspoken message behind it. Luna, happiness is closer than you think.
It's
Do
the
you know
adventure that makes you
Majorlink's
happy.
The Bluebird?
No? Well, I know the gist of it. I think this starts on Christmas Eve. This brother and sister named Til and Mittel gets asked to find a bluebird by this old woman and they travel to the dream world. Or something. Anyway, supposedly if you can catch this bird, then you can make a wish come true. Is that why it's in a cage? Because they caught it? So they visit all these different places, but they can't find it. Eventually, oh, let me guess. It's with them the whole time. The adventure is what makes them happy, I get it. The bird's in a cage in their hut.
That's right. It's a well-known story.
That's actually a pretty good
And
story.
it teaches a simple lesson.
Yeah, like you said, happiness is closer than you think.
Right. It got me thinking. Maybe the person who gave me this music box was trying to tell me just that. I don't know if that's true. Maybe all of this is just in my head, but I really felt like that was what they meant. It was so kind. I kept it with me all the time, like a kind of good luck charm. But one day I realized something. There was another meaning to the bluebird. In Maeterlinck's original story, it doesn't end with them waking up.
There's more?
Yes. When Til and Mittel try to feed the bird, it leaves the cage and flies away. And then the story ends.
Oh. What about the moral then?
It changes. Now the message is that just when you think you found happiness, you lose it again. I thought about that for a while, but in the end, it didn't change how I felt.
That's good.
I don't know what they intended it to mean when they gave it to me, but I decided how I was going to look at it. It means that happiness is something you should always be looking for, and it's only when you're pursuing happiness that you're truly happy.
So try to make it worth it.
You know, Sigma, I think you might be Til. You know, the boy who the old lady asked to find the bluebird on Christmas.
What are you trying to say?
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Where did you find Alice?
What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. Where did you find Alice?
Room 2 in the crew quarters.
Where were you before that?
I was in the lounge. That was after we'd split up to go look for Alice. The first place I went was the lounge.
So you went from the lounge to the crew quarters, where you found Alice, and then you rushed her to the infirmary, right?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me this then. How do you know about the garden? Just now you said you'd come here when you were looking for Alice, didn't you? That doesn't make any sense. There wouldn't have been any time for you to visit the garden while you were looking for Alice. So tell me, Sigma, how do you know about this place?
Well, I didn't know what to say. I couldn't even explain it to myself. Why had I told her I knew about the garden? Why had I told her I'd been there before?
Sigma, are you a robot? Have you always been here?
What? What?
See, it would make so much sense if you were. That would explain why you knew about the garden, and it would explain that cut on your left hand.
Damn, so you did see it.
Yes, I've been told that robots these days have what's called artificial biological tissue, or ABT, on top of a metal skeleton.
I have bionic arms! Oh! Oh my god, that's awesome! Oh, I'm a bionic.
It makes them look almost exactly like a human, and ABT uses this white liquid instead of blood.
It's like oil, I'm guessing? For some reason, when Luna called me a robot, it hadn't really fazed me. Maybe because it was just so out there. It didn't sound like a real possibility. It sounded more like a theory you'd get from someone in a nut house. Still, my hand was still oozing with white liquid. Was I really a robot? No, that was impossible. I needed to stop doing that. Questioning myself so much was giving my heart palpitations. Luna, aren't you a little scared?
Scared? Why would I be scared?
Well, let's say I am a robot. That means there's a pretty good chance Zero's pulling my strings. That would make me your enemy.
Oh, well, even if you were, I wouldn't be scared.
Why not?
Maybe because you're a robot. Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
Yeah.
They were a set of rules created by the science fiction author Isaac Asimov.
Rule 1, a robot may not... Yeah, I already know these. We already mentioned them in the secret thing. Oh yeah, I've heard those before. That's just an ideal though. You could work towards that, but I don't think you could ever actually achieve it. I mean, depending on how you program them, robots could do pretty much whatever they wanted to.
Yes, you're right, but I believe in them. In you, however you're programmed, I don't think you'd break any of the 3 laws. A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. That's not you. You have a heart.
Well, I mean, I have a... Actually, no, I think I am human. I literally think I am human, just bionic arms. It would make sense. Kind of.
You're a good person. It's in your eyes. Well, I guess I'm just kind of assuming you're a robot.
The reason I'm saying it makes sense is because in the ending where we killed ourselves with the scalpel after seeing everyone dead, there was red blood, and it was supposed to be cut our throat.
There's still a chance you're not. We should run some tests. Yes.
Tests?
Well,
How?
the Atom should be able to tell us.
Oh yeah, the thing in the infirmary. I had heard the crunch of dried leaves behind us. When I turned, there was nothing.
Is someone there?
Just me. Sorry, but can you guys come over here? I need you to see something.
Luna and I looked at one another, shrugged and stepped into the bushes. Oh god, the bomb.
Welcome.
What? How long have you been there?
I just got here a little while ago.
Did you hear what we were saying?
No. Were you talking about something you didn't want me to know about? Whatever. Just have a look at this.
I followed the line of a finger. Number 1.
An antimatter bomb.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
It says 1.
And the one in the crew quarters said 3, right? Then that must mean...
Shit, then there's no question.
I've got more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
You're saying there's a 2 bomb out there somewhere?
Can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
Damn it. That means we're not dealing... That means we're dealing with a combined explosive power equal to 3 tons of TNT.
Yeah.
Who planted them?
Was it you guys? I mean, you've been in here.
Hey, don't give me that. You're way more suspicious than we are. What were you doing in the bushes?
Well, I was taking a walk.
Taking a walk? You really aren't gonna buy that?
Fine. You got me. I heard you two were off talking in secret, so I got curious and went back to the Floor A warehouse. Of course, you weren't there. That seemed pretty suspicious to me, so I headed here. And just as I'd suspected, there you were, talking on the bench. I snuck up from behind so you wouldn't notice me. Then, I found the bomb.
Yeah, just as she was getting close to here.
So, believe me now?
So who planted the bomb?
Honestly, it could have been any one of us. Anybody could have come here while we were all looking for Alice.
Why is it that every time I hear anybody, I'm always thinking of anybody now? Because of Zero Jr.
We need to tell everyone about this then.
Yeah, you're right. Let's head back to the infirmary.